Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new topic, tense. Before starting this topic, just I want to say something. First, be safe and stay at your home. I hope all of you are okay, fine, very good. But now, in this time period, we have to be very careful about our health. Okay? So dear students, today I am going to teach you tense. Before this, you have read many times, and in a simple language, if I tell you that this concept is very easy if we are going to read this topic carefully and in a proper way. Many times when you have read, at that time mostly you have read tenses, and in brackets we can say time, right? So tense or time, we can say here Kal or Samay. But dear students, what is the difference between time and tense? First, we have to know about this. There are three main things today which I am telling you, and maybe these three things are new for you. First one, definition of a tense. What is the definition of a tense? Tense is an indicator of the form of a verb. Tense is an indicator of the form of a verb in correspondence to our time. मीन्स टाइम को इंडिकेट करने के लिए केवल एक इंडिकेटर का काम करेगा टेंस, राइट? बट इन टाइम, what is the definition of time, or in other words, if I will tell you that how can we define the time? So time is a universal concept. Time is a universal concept with three divisions: present, past, and future. Right? So, whenever we are reading present tense, means time, present, and tense means particular form of a verb which was taken or which was happened in present time. So in this way, third main thing or new thing is that there is no future tense in modern English. Means now in these days we have started to ignore the future tense. In starting classes, as you know, whenever the teacher was teaching you, so at that time teacher was telling you that beta, there are three types of tenses. First, present tense; second, past tense; and third, future tense. But in today's modern English, only two tenses we read. First, present tense; second, past tense. This is not I am telling. This was said by A.J. Thompson and A.W. Martinez. Both are the most famous or most known person in our English. And as we know that today, not today, in almost world there are two types of English. First one, American; second one, British. So British English we are following. So in British English, as we know, mostly dictionary you have used, you have read there on the mostly dictionaries written Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary means the particular dictionary which was consulted, which was approved by Oxford University. So both are the most famous writers, most famous educationists we can say. So today, in this concept, I have told you three things. First, definition of tense; second, definition of time; then difference between both; and next thing, there is no future tense in modern English. In this third point, to explain you, I just want to give you an example. For example, previously whenever you have read application or letter, so in application we have written in this way: to the principal, then name of the school, then and then comma full stop, then subject, then sir, then most respectfully, in this way, right? So it was the old pattern. Now in these days we are not following this pattern. So whatever we are following, first sender, then the principal, then school name, then etc. things this way. So in this way we have changed, and we have to make some particular point through which we are going to read, our concept 10. Clear? So this was the basic knowledge. This is the basic knowledge which I am sharing with you. Now, as usual, 10 or part of 10. Before starting part of 10 or tenses, as we have earlier discussed about the sentence, then parts of sentence, then types of sentences. In previous topic also, I have told you about the types of sentences. Again here I am starting this because this is very necessary before starting this topic 10. So dear students, as we know that I have written here, first we are discussing about types of tenses. So here see present tense, past tense and future tense, right? About future tense, I have told you that in modern English or in today's world we are not reading future tense. So generally only two concepts are there, but for our grammar portion we have to read this one also, right? So after this, all these three were divided into 4 parts. So indefinite, then continuous, then perfect, then perfect, continuous tense, right? So this was the basic distribution or classification which we have earlier did. First, I want to clear your concept that how to define them. So dear students, only for understanding in my way, in a simplest way, I am telling you. Suppose this is a point and the last point is Z, right? Here B, C, D in this way. So whenever an action is starting, जब भी कोई काम शुरू हुआ, राम खाना खाता है, that means राम ने खाना खाने का काम स्टार्ट कर दिया। राम खाना खाता था, that means राम ने खाना खाने का काम स्टार्ट कर दिया था, right? So whenever an action or verb is occurring place, so this one when starting of the action we can say indefinite, यानी कि indefinite tense में या simple इस indefinite को हम simple tense भी बोलते हैं. So in simple और indefinite tense कोई भी action, कोई भी काम, कोई भी verb start होता है, right? Second one, continuous. Continuous means that particular work which was started earlier, it's going on right now also. जो काम पहले स्टार्ट हुआ था वो अभी भी लगातार चल रहा है. To clear your point, this is the simplest explanation which I am telling you. So in continuous sense, the earlier work or action which was started is going on. So here continuous, right? Yani that work is going on continuously. Then a particular phase where we have completed our work, when the action was completed, so that was perfect. Perfect means finishing, we can say, yeah, ending of the part. For example, wherever we are going to complete our work or we have completed our work, so at that time mostly time generally लोग कहते हैं हाँ भाई काम हो गया और उसका इतना रहता है perfectly हो गया. Perfectly means we have done in a perfect way. So perfect tense, right? Next one is perfect continuous tense. Perfect continuous tense. That means the particular verb which was started earlier and which is completed, in this how much time you have consumed or whatever the time duration, if we are adding this also, then that is perfect continuous tense. Means जो काम हमने शुरू किया था, जो काम चल रहा था, जो काम खुद है, यानी कि शुरू होने से लेकर और खत्म होने तक या उस टाइम पीरियड तक जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो उसमें टाइम कितना कंज्यूम हुआ, दैट कॉल्ड परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. डियर स्टूडेंट, this is the simplest explanation which I am telling you. Clear? Only for clear this topic. Mostly students do not know that why we are using these and that, but to only केवल समझाने के लिए मैंने एक कॉन्सेप्ट रखा है आपके सामने. If you like it. Next, about sentence. Because according to sentences we are going to read the sentence. So dear students, as we have discussed earlier, that what is sentence? Sentence is a group of words which gives a complete meaning or which makes a complete sense. It's okay, we know very well. But how many types of sentences we have read? So mostly students do not know that how many types of sentences are there. So dear students, always remember that on the formation behalf there are three types of sentences on the behalf of their formation. Number one, simple sentences. Then complex, and number four, compound. Right? This is, we have also these types of sentences we have also read in Hindi. I think you have already read that रचना के आधार पर means on the behalf of their formation. सरल वाक्य, संयुक्त वाक्य, निश्चित वाक्य. Right? Now, on the behalf of meaning or expression, dear students, फिर से मैं इस पॉइंट को थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करना चाहूंगा यहाँ पर कि देखिए अर्लियर क्लासेस में छोटे बच्चों को जब हम बताते हैं तो बेसिकली हम बताते हैं कि बेटा सिंपल सेंटेंस या पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस, नेगेटिव सेंटेंस, फिर उनको हम बताते हैं डिक्लेरेटिव सेंटेंसेस इन दिस वे. So dear students, mostly in our grammar there are five types of sentences. We can say assertive sentence. First one, assertive sentence means either affirmative or नेगेटिव. Right? Second one is interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences, we can say there are two types of interrogative sentences: simply interrogative sentence and interrogative and negative sentences. Right? Then we can say that both parts are divided into subparts. Which one? WH started and HV started. Next one is imperative sentences. Next one, optative sentences, and then exclamatory sentences. So these are the sorry. So these are the 5 types of sentences, right, in our English. So now, as we have started our topic, present tense or simple present tense. So now I am starting present tense. In this first part, simple present tense. Dear students, in this topic I am telling you from a zero level, ground level. There is no meaning that in this way you are before you have read, but now I want that this topic will be clear to you. Definitely means I want to tell you that whenever you are reading this topic or whenever you are solving this type of questions or related to this topic, never you have to confuse. So, simple present tense in Hindi sentences, to identify in Hindi sentences, we can say the identification of the pattern, we can say जिन हिंदी के वाक्यों के अंत में ता है, ती है, से है, ता हूं आदि सब आम. राइट? डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हिंदी के वाक्यों से मतलब है हिंदी के वाक्यों के अंत में क्रिया. यहां मैं ये चीज ऐड कर देता हूं, क्रिया में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, राम खाना खाता है. नाउ यहां मैं थोड़ी देर आपको रोक देता हूं. वी आर रीडिंग इंग्लिश, राइट? वी आर रीडिंग इन इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू all these things in Hindi. Why? Because our environment is related to this. Whenever we are reading any chapter, we are reading any poem or any text in English, first in our mind it was printed or it was converting in Hindi. For example, I told you a word. I am telling you about apple. Now, whenever we read the apple, we hear the apple. The in our mind, the print was an apple, and in Hindi, say, right? So, हमारा जो बैकग्राउंड है मोस्टली हिंदी से रिलेटेड है. तो जब भी हम कोई चीज पढ़ते हैं या जब भी हम कोई क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, उस क्वेश्चन का जब आंसर आता है तो सबसे पहले हमारे माइंड में हिंदी में आता है और हम उसे इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करके लिख देते हैं. सो आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस मेथड ऑल्सो. सो दिस विल बी ऑल्सो बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. सो राम खाना खाता है, हियर खाता है, ता है. राइट। नेक्स्ट, वे फुटबॉल खेलते हैं, खेलते हैं। स्टूडेंट स्कूल जाते हैं, सॉरी विद्यार्थी छात्र स्कूल जाते हैं, से हैं। So in this way we have to recognize this thing. So dear students, after this helping verb. So in this tense, simple present tense, we are not going to use helping verb in two sentences. First one, do or does. Dear students, केवल दो हेल्पिंग वर्ब हैं जो हम यूज करेंगे और केवल एक टेस्ट में, यानी अफर्मेटिव में। नेगेटिव, इंटरोगेटिव, इंटरोगेटिव एंड नेगेटिव में हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज नहीं करेंगे। सो डू फॉर प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट एंड डज फॉर सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट। प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट यू नो, बहुवचन कर्ता जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पर ही, सी, इट और एनी सिंगल नेम को अगर हम छोड़ दें तो बाकी का प्लूरल आपका सब्जेक्ट होगा, राइट। देन मेन वर्ब, मेन वर्ब ओनली फर्स्ट फॉर्म, राइट। अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस में वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म में एस और ईएस को लगाना है, बाकी सब में केवल और केवल फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब को यूज करना है। तो यहां मैंने लिख दिया फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस एस या ईएस, और इसको हम लिख सकते हैं ओनली इन अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस। क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, अब यहां तक मैंने आपको बता दिया है, बाकी डिटेल्स से हम इसको नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में देखते हैं। तब तक आप इन टॉपिक्स को क्लियर कीजिए, बेसिक जो नॉलेज मैंने बताया इसको प्रिपेयर कीजिए। टिल देन, गुड बाय, थैंक यू।